Revenue Memorandum Circular 123/2022. Clarifications on the provisions of Revenue Regulations No. 6/2022, relative to the removal of the 5-year validity period of receipts or invoices. When is the effectivity of Revenue Regulation RR No. 6/2022? The effectivity date shall be on July 16, 2022, which is 15 days from the date of its publication, which was July 1, 2022. Who are covered by the aforesaid regulations? All taxpayers who are, or will be using principal and supplementary receipts or invoices, shall be covered by the aforesaid regulations, or taxpayers with, or who will apply for any of the following. Can we use the expired but unused receipts, invoices with a validity date of on or before July 15, 2022 after the effectivity of the said regulations? Number all receipts, invoices which have expired on or before the 15th of July 2022 are no longer valid for use. In this regard, the validity period of receipts, invoices shall be based on the date of issuance of the ATP, as provided below. Please see sample scenarios below. What should the taxpayer do with the unused or expired receipts or invoices dated on or before July 15, 2022? Pursuant to the provisions of RMO No. 12/2013, all unused or expired receipts or invoices shall be surrendered, together with an inventory listing, to the RDO where the head office or branch is registered on or before the 10th day after the validity period of the expired receipts or invoices for the destruction of such receipts or invoices. Can the taxpayer still use the receipts or invoices with existing ATP expiring on or after July 16, 2022? Yes. The taxpayers with receipts or invoices with existing ATP expiring on or after July 16, 2022, may still issue such receipts or invoices until fully exhausted. The phrase, "This invoice or receipt shall be valid for 5 years from the date of ATP," and that validity period, reflected at the footer of the printed receipts or invoices, shall be disregarded. Is there a penalty if the taxpayer with ATP expiring on or before July 15, 2022, failed to apply for subsequent ATP not later than the 60-day mandatory period prior to expiration? Taxpayers shall not be liable to pay penalty for late application of ATP. What are the consequences if the taxpayer used or will use the receipts or invoices that expired prior to July 15, 2022? Taxpayer who used unregistered receipts or invoices shall be subject to penalty amounting to 20,000 pesos for the first offense and 50,000 pesos for the second offense. How does RR No. 6/2022 affect the accreditation of CRM POS and other sales receipting software? All applications for accreditation of CRM, POS and other sales receipting software shall no longer require the phrases, "This invoice or receipt shall be valid for 5 years from the date of the permit to use," and that "valid until month, date per year" of PTU to be reflected on the footer of generated receipts, invoices during the evaluation. How does RR No. 6/2022 affect the registration of CAS and/or its components? The phrase, "This invoice, receipt shall be valid for 5 years from the date of the acknowledgement certificate," as previously required in RMO No. 9/2021, shall no longer be required to be reflected on the generated receipts, invoices. How should the taxpayer user with registered PTU CRM, POS machines, CAS comply with the provisions of RR No. 6/2022? Taxpayer users shall be required to reconfigure their CRM, POS machines, CAS to remove the phrases, "This invoice, receipt shall be valid for 5 years from the date of the permit to use," "This invoice, receipt shall be valid for 5 years from the date of the acknowledgement certificate," and "valid until month, date per year." However, it should be noted that a written notification shall no longer be required to be submitted to the concerned RDO, although such modifications are considered as minor enhancements due to the fact that such modifications were mandated upon the effectivity of RR No. 6/2022. Is there a period required within which the taxpayer user shall remove the phrase "invalidity period" by configuration of the CRM, POS and/or CAS and other machines generating receipts, invoices? Yes. The CRM, POS and/or CAS and other machines generating receipts, invoices shall have to be reconfigured until December 31, 2022 to comply with the provisions under RR number 6/2022.